What's up, traders? I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. As always, we're going to take a look at the indices and anticipate how the next weekly range will likely unfold. This week I will upload a video about my biggest learning in the month of November. Like and subscribe because you don't want to miss this one. Now let's get into the analysis. On the monthly time frame, we have created a new monthly candle, and you can see price is still rallying higher from this monthly order block coupled with a fair value gap. And you can see last month's price action closed bullish, with this wick closed nearly at the high of the month, and we have now a new monthly candle. We still anticipate a run above buy-side liquidity after we rallied from the monthly order block. Now, what is it that makes me so confident that we're going to rally above the buy-side liquidity is if you look at the S&P 500 index seasonality at equityclock.com. It's a free website. You can visit it for free. Now you can see that October creates a low and November and December rally into the end of the year. And it's the same thing that we can see right over here. This is the monthly candle of October. It creates a low. November and hopefully December will rally higher into the buy-side liquidity, closing the year of 2022. Looking at the weekly chart, you can see we closed higher as anticipated. We rallied into the weekly order block right here, which we outlined in the last weekly outlook. Price came a little bit lower than we anticipated, but it didn't violate the last week's low. And now we closed above the volume imbalance over here. And this could act as a nice area of support from which we can trade into the buy-side liquidity. Probably the low of the week will form somewhere right here. I don't want to see a deep retracement this week. And I want to see a rally from this volume imbalance into the buy-side liquidity. Last week on the daily chart, we outlined these two fair value gaps right here. This fair value gap was our lowest point of interest, but market rallied lower than it and closed even below the fair value gap, which made me a little bit 50-50 in the marketplace. I didn't want to see this type of price action, but in the end, price ran higher, taking out the buy-side liquidity, which we anticipated to be taken out, and also filled in this big fair value gap right here. What I didn't see last week is this rejection block. If you look at these relatively equal candle bodies right over here, price traded into them, took out liquidity below the bodies of the candles and rallied higher aggressively, taking out buy-side liquidity and filling in the fair value gap. Now you can see we created a volume imbalance right at the beginning of the week, and then Wednesday traded hard, took out buy-side liquidity. Thursday was a consolidation day, created a fair value gap, and then Friday the NFP news release has driven price lower into the volume imbalance, which acted as a support, and we acted very nicely out of that. And now we want to see a continuation higher into the buy-side liquidity. Now let's take a look at the economic calendar and what we can expect from the next week. Looking at the economic calendar, we can see that on Monday we have high impact news release coming out at 10 a.m. I will definitely look for a setup after 10 a.m. Then Tuesday and Wednesday we have no medium or high impact news releases on this day, so price could consolidate, because as you can see we have on Friday three major high impact news releases coming out. I would definitely recommend to wait for the news releases to pass so you have a much clearer and better vision of the market and don't get caught up in the manipulation while the news get released. So on Thursday I would also wait for a New York Stock Exchange open setup after 9:30 a.m. and on Friday definitely wait for 10 a.m. For the weekly range profile, I anticipate the consolidation midweek rally profile. It's a bullish profile and it's a manipulation template. Consolidates Monday through Wednesday, then runs the intra-week highs and expands higher into Friday. How to anticipate that profile when the market is bullish and has yet to return to the premium array on the higher time frames. Our market is definitely bullish as we have discussed on the weekly and monthly time frame and also the daily time frame, and it has yet to return to our premium array, which is this buy side liquidity. And it has recently rallied from a discount array and simply paused without any bearish reversal price action, indicating price is about to expand higher for the premium array. Price has recently rallied from a discount array, as you can see here, the volume imbalance or the rejection blocks, which we mentioned in the daily analysis. And with this wick, it's indicating that price wants to trade higher to take out buy side liquidity. So this is our weekly range profile, which we anticipated. Of course, it could be other template, but this is the most logical template from my point of view. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the video which is coming this week. Have a great trading week. Trade safe, stay safe. Bye.